Hello, hello. Hi, hi. Yes, pulmonary does make sense if it's the one behind the side behind the lungs. Fun fact: in French, lungs are called poumons. So pulmonary poumon. Hello. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome, Saphon. Welcome, Butter. Welcome, Ranger. Hello, Zan. Essa got the Go 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 potion. Enjoy. That's like Red Bull without the heart attacks, without the negative side effects. So if you have something you gotta do, you will do it at top speed. How's everybody doing? Happy Tuesday. It's been a day. It's been a couple days. How have you been? My cold was mostly gone yesterday, but I was so tired. I ended up taking the day off and I bed rotted basically. But it's good. It's a good bed rot. I mean, there's there's the bed rot where you're like, I really shouldn't be doing this. I should get up and do stuff. And then there's the bed rot where you're like, I'm just gonna roll around, take it easy. I don't want to play games. I don't want to do anything. I'm just here hanging out with my cats. Got a Let's Play playthrough going, like, on my phone to listen to, and we're just vibing. We're just meditating and chilling. You're not rusty. Congratulations. Oh, hang on. I forgot to change. There we go. Okay, now you guys should hear it. I have to manually click a button to get the sound to go from my speakers to the headphones so you guys can hear. I click into the game and all of a sudden I hear the pokey sense of music coming from my speakers. It's like, uh-oh. Zexu got safe Red Bull. 2 people got safe Red Bull. Congratulations. It's particularly bad for Zexu, though, because yes, the sleep schedule. Also, I'm having frozen grapes for dessert, so I apologize if you hear me chewing a little bit. Nom 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 nom. Already doesn't sleep. Very true. I remember, Zexu shared the story once that he was so tired. He fell asleep under a tree. Like outside, like not in his yard or anything, just like random tree. And I was like, damn. You could not do that in Canada or the US. Like you would have been robbed, if not murdered. I'm unable to stay to hear it. Sally, you have an exam today. Oh, good luck with your exam. I appreciate you stopping by. You got this. You got this. Or become sick. It's a lot of pollen. It is. The benefits of living in a warm country, I guess. God, I remember back with blue, yellow, and red, the Voltorb in here just looked like an ordinary Pokeball. So if you didn't check the sign, everyone thought there was like an item in here. It's like, oh my god, how do you get in here? outdoor zoos with no shelter. These kinds of zoos are like illegal now in most parts of the world. Alright. The plan for today. We are gonna finish off all the trainers we can find. Then do the safari zone. And if we're lucky, we will get through Koga's gym. I don't think you need to do the safari zone before you do the gym, but it's like we might as well. Because we're gonna need to do the safari zone to get surf, so. Sleeping under a tree can be painful because trees actually release CO2 at nighttime? Really? I thought they released oxygen. So what, they release oxygen during the day, but CO2 at night? I thought they absorbed CO2 and released oxygen. That's weird. Interesting, but weird. Is it just trees or is it all plants? Like, will the flowers do that as well? Do the moonbeams release CO2 at night? I have so many questions. Respiration! Wah. What do you mean trees breathe? That reminds me of when I found out that smell, like that freshly cut grass smell. It is because the grass was cut, but it was like literally the damaged grass are releasing like hormones or whatever to be like, yeah, we're injured. Watch out, everybody. So it's like what we're smelling is like an SOS signal or something. That's what I heard anyway. I could be spreading an urban myth, an old wives' tale. I heard that so long ago, I don't remember where I heard it from, so I don't know how credible that is. It sounds about right, though. Okay. Very interesting. Thank you, Professor. I've said it before. I find it very interesting how all of these scientific types ended up following the VTuber that was like, yeah, I was the humanities major. You know, journalism, communication, film studies. It's fun to hear that stuff from you guys. It's just, I just always found it funny because it's like we've got astro, we got biology, we got computer science, like we've got a whole like range of science is represented. And then I'm like, hi. I studied useless stuff. I mean, the vast majority of degrees are quote-unquote useless, unless... Need a good journalist? Yeah. Need a good everything, really. A lot of times it just depends on how you apply the skills. Horrible to read most of the time. Yeah. I mean, that is also a byproduct of most use AI to format it. Oh, God. Nowadays, probably. In the past, some of that could be explained by, the fact that so many big conglomerates own so many of the papers, so it's like one person writes an article and it gets posted on like 5 different websites kind of thing. Now AI may actually be involved, yes. God. That reminded me, I was messaging Iduna about this, a co-worker, because I'm in charge of ordering supplies for the apothecary when I'm doing my internship stuff. Excuse me. And a coworker messages me and goes, "Hi, can you order me a new HDMI cable?" And I'm like, "Okay, yeah, sure, like, what's up?" And she's like, "Oh, well, one of my monitors keeps turning on and off." And I asked Copilot and they said it could be the HDMI cable. And I'm like, yeah. Oh, girl. Hang on. Pep threw up. I have to go clean up after Kitty. Hold on, hold on. Oh my goodness, girl. Hello, I'm back. No, ara is not a soundbite. That's just me saying. That's, you get me to say ara. 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 It's okay. thing. I love doing it. Reddit did a funny experiment where they all started talking about a made-up Persona 3 DS version and waited for the game articles to show up. Oh no! But yes, I'm back. Poor kitty. This, was a hairball, but she had just had dinner, so it was like, alright, now I gotta feed you again. Poor thing. Right, we were switching. But yeah, coworker asked co-pilot. It's like, why is my monitor turning on and off? Yeah, take care, stay phone, good luck. And I'm like, well, co-pilot, I'm not co-pilot, but here's 5 other things it could be that they didn't tell you. Like, on one hand, I'm glad I'm not the tech department anymore because I'm not, but on the other hand, I'm like, no, don't use Copilot for stuff you can Google. One of the only working AIs? Mm-hmm. It's the only one we're allowed to use at work. If you ask for something directly, he'll struggle. Oh my god. They use it to explain how to do something. It's good. Ah, gotcha. Like, I don't touch that stuff. The closest I've gotten to AI is subtitle generation when I make clips for the social medias. Because unless I want to do something fancy, it's easier just to what's the word I'm looking for? Right, so if I'm not doing anything fancy with the subtitles for the clips, it's easy just to let the AI do the transcribing, essentially, and do the timing. Slightly nicer if you use a work one. Yes, I do believe the only reason we are... Thanks for the bands on. We had like a weirdo. But yeah, I do believe there is contract with Copilot, and that's why we're allowed to use Copilot at the apothecary. I believe it even has to be the desktop version, like it can't be the browser one. Yeah, you guys don't usually see it, but me and the mods will. There's a lot of bots that are like, hey, you should come stream on this, like, platform, and most of the time they get banned immediately by Seribot. Yeah. Usually they get autobotted. That one didn't. Zon actually had to pull the trigger on that one. Seribot is usually so fast about that, we joke about, yes! We joke about the sniper, yeah. Zon is the hired gun? Zon's the quickest draw in the West, honestly. Yeah. Can you leave the laundry alone? Oh my god. Oh, one sec, girl. Has decided to be an agent of chaos tonight. You have a lot of funny stories from your modding experience? Oh no. I think there was only one person. And I just had to time them out. But they came in during a Deltarune stream and they really did spend, like, I should have timed them out / banned them when they were just being a pain in the butt, but most of the time those people give up within 10 minutes because they can't get a reaction out of me. This person tried for like a whole hour before I was finally like, okay, god damn it, that's enough. Someone mentioned stream brew and I just like, oh yeah, you just see the word and it's like, nope. Whoopsie doodle. Join and try to get him some. They told me to ban them, which ticked you off a little? Oh my god, yeah. Ooh. Yeah, that's nasty. Yeah, this one was weird because it's like half of the time he was being aggro, the other time he was actually being helpful as I was like trying to find something, and then goes back to being an asshole. I was like, it's like, okay. Nice, I have arthritis. Whoa! Hey, I mean, if it works, I guess. Did in fact work, yes. But yeah, I think that was the only time I actually had to time someone out for that stuff. One other time, someone took them, like, left of their own volition because we somehow got into the discussion on clothing and how it's not gendered kind of thing. What was the context? Oh yeah, there was you gotta go. Yeah, go. Don't let us hold you back. Run. Clothing is clothing, absolutely. But yeah, it was a character in Gray and Blue Fantasy because the technically. Some of the non-human characters, it's like they look like a certain gender, but technically they are no, they're like all like agender, both gender. Like technically they don't have a sex or a gender kind of thing. And the person was like, well, like, what? Like, what So I was like, what should I don't know what to call this character. And I'm like, well, could be anything. They, them is the safest bet. They're like, I'm gonna go with she, her because, you know, they have boobs and wear a skirt. I'm like, you can't decide someone's gender based on that. It was just like a whole, like, going in circles kind of thing. And then they're like, anyway, moving on. I'm like, no. You started this conversation. I'm educating you. You've opened Pandora's box. Alright. Until they give them actual pockets. Oh god, yeah. The pocket situation in women's clothing is so bad. I have pajamas now that have pockets and it makes me excited. I'm like, oh! Like, they're not big pockets, but I'm like, oh my god! I can finally put my keys in my pocket when I go to throw out the garbage. You've appeared! Hi, Ranger! How are you? Yeah, I remember stories. It's like, oh yeah, you can put my, like, you know, Nintendo DS SP in my pocket. And I'm like, I'm lucky if I can find a purse that fits a Switch. Can't even hold keys sometimes. Correct. And sometimes, women's jackets can't even hold much either. Like, winter jackets can? But if it's like a jacket for, like, the spring or fall, good luck. 7 water bottles, my gosh. Dee Mean. I am Dee Mean. I am Dee Mon. Yasmin. No, not the sleep powder. Didimon gotta educate them all. Buy the Yoshi game that comes out next month. Oh, which one is that? What? How did I miss the memo on that? I've been living under a rock, apparently. And the something book. Very enlightening. Yoshi and the Mysterious Book. Funny, a lot of there's like Yoshi Story. A lot of the Yoshi games have to do with books and stuff, which is funny, because can this dinosaur, can they read? Did you guys know that in the manual for the old Super Mario games, Yoshi has a full name? Like, Yoshi is not his legal full name. Did you guys know that? You guys know what his full legal name is? I did and you do. Okay. I'd like to know now. It's T. Yoshisaur Munchakoopas. That is Yoshi's full name. He just goes by Yoshi. He is also referred to as a super dragon in some Japanese materials and is considered part of the Homo Nintendona species, similar to Mario. The what? Okay. I learn something new every day. I guess this means Mario isn't... Well, I guess Mario's a human, but he's not, you know, a human like the humans on Earth. I guess the Mushroom Kingdom people are something different. And that's why they have superpowers and stuff. More questions than answers, that one. God. I was joking about this. But I saw for the Mario Galaxy movie that Fox McCloud's gonna be in it. And I'm like, can we have Kirby? I mean, it's like if you're putting other Nintendo franchises in this movie and it's in space, you gotta have Kirby. Like, come on. Everyone's joking about a Smash Bros. Movie because I guess in one of the newer clips, Peach did like the side B. What is the best Mario power-up in your opinion? Oh, I really do like the Tanuki. I really do like the Tanuki suit, I must be honest. The frog one is also fun. Somehow it's just fun to get it right and then you go doo-doo-doo-doo-doo and just fly over everything. Blue shell power, ah. Tanuki is what I would have said too, but Super Mario Bros. 3 was your favorite growing up. Is that the one that's like, you know, it has like Chocolate Island and Vanilla Dome and stuff like that? Because if so, I think I played that one quite a bit. But I can't remember. That sounds like Super Mario World. Ah, okay. Thank you. It's been a long time. Got ground pin missile. One for the Wii, maybe even the Wii U. My favorite Mario game is Paper Mario. That technically counts. I've never played a Mario RPG. I probably should at some point. A fellow Super Paper Mario enjoyer! Oh my god. Everyone I meet hates that one. But that one, it wasn't my favorite, but I would put it, like, number 2. Like, number 1 for me would have been Thousand Year Door, then 2, Super Paper Mario, and then 3, the original. Peak recognizes Peak, absolutely. Like, the criticisms people have with Super Paper Mario, I understand. The humor is so funny in that one to me. It makes up for, like, the chicanery that comes from some of the design choices. I mean, okay, let's be real. Let's be real. Let's be honest. Y'all all know my sense of humor now. How could I not love a chapter where you have to go rescue your fairy friend from a nerdy chameleon who kidnapped her? And when you finally get face to face with this guy, he sees Peach and he is so unable to cope with a real life woman that he loads up datingsim.exe so he can have a dating sim interface on everything through the interaction. Out of everything y'all know about me, literally, how could I not love this game? Considering how much of a visual novel fan I am and was, and like even back then when the game came out, literally, like, how could I not love that? How could I not love that game? That part really funny? Oh, it's hilarious. God. Like, truly, that was fantastic. No! Not the critical hit. Tri-attack is awful. Trying to think, what were some of the other good world/levels in that one? Oh yeah, there was one where you go to space. And like you have to go to like these different planets. I mean, first of all, you teleport out you go through the store and you're out in space. And you can't breathe, so you have to go back and find a goldfish bowl to use as a helmet. Because, you know, moon logic, game logic, whatever. And then at some point, you have to go find toilet paper. Because your little companion you picked up really has to go. But someone is trapped, has locked themselves in the outhouse because they don't have toilet paper. So, and the toilet paper you find is like some ancient prophecy or whatever, and you just give it to the person inside. And then I remember another one where it's like, oh! Like there was like the caveman kingdom and the sentient plant kingdom. And the cavemen people were like, oh, the plant people are awful. They like tortured us, they kidnapped us. And then it turns out the whole reason the plant people did that was because the cavemen were polluting the water, so all of the plant people went crazy from the pollution and like all of that stuff. Dementio! Of course you would like Dementio! Dementio was like a Deltarune character before Deltarune was even a thought in Toby Fox's brain. Mr. L was also fantastic. I agree. Oh my god, and then there was like, what's his name? Oh, Chunks? This guy fights you, and then after you beat him, he like farts so hard he propels himself into the stratosphere. And there was, Oh, what was her name? Mimi, I think? Like one of those cases where it's like tries to be a very cute ooh-woo girl. And like her whole plan to stop Mario was to trick him into breaking a quote-unquote priceless vase and then trap him in debt. So it's like, oh, you can't leave the house until you work off this debt? Maybe the Devil Woman? Yeah. God. That level was like a horror game. She starts transforming and grows like legs out of her head. It was like, oh my god, what is happening? God. At some point, I should see about playing that again. Maybe streaming it for you guys if I can get it to work. I mean, yes, there's emulation, but it's like also I own the game. And I have a Wii. Do I have a Wii? Do I have a functioning Wii? I can't... I can't remember. We may have to get creative. I will see. You'll be there? Excellent. Their emulation? Yeah! I've played all of the Paper Marios except for Sticker Star. I can't remember the name of the one that was on the Wii U about the paint. There was like paint bucket thing. I hear it's bad. Yeah, that's what I heard as well. The one on the Wii U, was it terrible? But it had some funny moments because they decided to kind of play around with the fact that everything's paper. And this is like, you know, some kind of diorama world, so you could find... They were called, like, legendary artifacts or something, and basically they were real-world things. So, you know, everything is rendered in the 2D Paper Mario style, but then these items are in, like, you know, hyper-realistic 3D. I remember there was a giant fan. You basically summon a giant fan to a beach to blow the water and make waves and stuff. I like the Koopalies a lot at the time. Understandable. That one ended sadly just like Origami King did. At some point they decided it's oh wait. Super Paper Mario was kind of bittersweet too. At some point they just decided to start throwing our hearts into blenders with the Paper Mario franchise. I remember playing Super Paper Mario and I was in high school-ish? And some of my friends played it as well and we were like, oh my god, why was that so sad? There's like a Romeo-Juliet love story that happens. Like through flashbacks and other stuff. And it's like, oh my god! Why was that so sad? The hopeless romantic that I was, it always got me. Gimme! Give me that one-sided and or unrequited love and or, you know, star-crossed lovers, and I am sat. I am chewing on my handkerchief. I am ready to sob. Like, one of my favorite anime is number 6, which is a science fiction dystopian anime. It's also like a BL, so the main characters are 2 gay boys. And yeah, it ends like they end up together but not at the same time. And it's like, oh yeah, I'll be back one day for you, kind of thing. And I'm like, ugh. They finally, after all this time, are writing a sequel where, like, you know, they actually got reunited again. Let me tell you, I would not shut up about it. I would not shut up about it. I sent it to Spooky. I sent it to Iduna. I was in everybody's DMs going, you need to read this. It's like I am spreading the gospel. I am the door-to-door salesman. Hello. Have you heard of the Lord and Savior, Nezushi? That is Nezumi and Shion. I remember being so mad with some friends back in the day because they dropped it. They dropped number 6 in the first episode because they were like, oh my god, these 12-year-old boys held hands. I don't want to watch a BL. And I'm like, okay, I know. It is, yes, there is romance. But in like 13 episodes, they kiss twice. It is large in part about the dystopian society. Like, just cover your eyes if it bothers you that much. This was like 15 years ago. Speaking of gospel, you recently finished ReZero. Ooh. I'm guessing you really liked it, huh? That's nice. I watched season 1 of ReZero and then never got back around to it. But I did enjoy it. Your favorite character is Beatrice. Heard there's a season 3? Yes. I did see that when I was preparing the trailers for tomorrow. I don't put sequel anime on the trailer playlist because then otherwise a 2-hour stream turns into 4 hours, you know? But I did see that. Oh, Beatrice, yes. I had to quickly double check who Beatrice was because it's been a while. The seasons are probably in the next week, correct. Some spring anime has already started. The rest are starting this week through to next week. I think the latest I saw was April 11th. Something starts. So just keep your peepers out. Yeah. Google. We can Google it. Hold on. So I literally saw that when I was looking up stuff. ReZero season 3. Oh wait, is it season 4? Because season 3 apparently was in 2024. Season 4, yes, 4 seasons. Scheduled to premiere on April 8th. So on next Wednesday. Not this coming Wednesday, the Wednesday after. 4 seasons! Man! It's so rare for stuff to even get 2 seasons nowadays, but ReZero at least. I would say deserves it. Freaking Rent-A-Girlfriend is on season 5. It just won't stop. At some point, I was vaguely curious about watching 1 season, because I'm like, come on, if it's had 5 seasons, it's gotta be good. And then I started reading it, I'm like, oh, never mind, I don't think I have the target audience for this. Ooh, Danmachi! Season 6? You gotta eat understandable. Enjoy your food. 6 seasons! My god! I remember when everyone was cosplaying Hestia from Danmachi. Oh yeah, so we will obviously be watching the trailers tomorrow, but one thing that caught me off guard, I either heard this and forgot about it, or it slipped under my radar. They're remaking or there's a new Fist of the North Star anime? I was like, what? You know it's Fist of the North Star when the trailer starts with a, by the way, there's a lot of gore in this. This might not be for everyone. Before you even see anything. Had a good laugh at that one. Other than, the new series by Adokawa. Oh, that's right. I was gonna say, I'm not sure what I'm excited for, but Mao, which is Rumiko Takahashi's current manga, is getting an anime. That one I'm also excited for. The premise is very close to Inuyasha, except instead of going to all the way back to the Sengoku period, she just goes back to Taisho, which is like 1920. No, 1910, I think. Either way. Freely mistake Fist of the North Star for JoJo. Understandable. They are similar. The way to tell the difference is everyone in JoJo is stripped out. Everyone at Fist of the North Star is just buff. Because Araki, from the creator of JoJo, loves fashion. So he actually references high fashion and runway designs when creating the characters. I think TK Kubo did similar for Bleach. And I know Naoko Takeuchi for Sailor Moon, she did. The infamous Moon Princess dress is based off, I think it's a Vera Wong wedding dress, I think? That was on like a runway, like in the 80s. all these disables. Okay, there we go. There we go. Alright, ad break! Yippee! Alright, I am gonna go get something to drink. And then we will be right back. So hold tight, beans. Welcome back. One sec. There we go. Da-da-da. Oh, wait. Yes, we gotta deal with that poison. Antidote. There we go. some sody pop. Beautiful. Alright. You just got these on some loser? Why are y'all stealing Pokemon? Sir? You're not very earnest. You're not very honest, Ernest. Poison rate is so high in this gen. I swear it's not like this in any of the other games. There we go. Nah. We'll leave it out for now. So they can get that last little bit. Alright, we're good. We're fine. We're fine. Shit! We missed. Alright. We're still okay. We're still okay. We're still okay. Shit! Famous last words. Okay. Time to switch. Smoke screen. Terrible. Terrible. Oh my god. I know accuracy reducing moves are meta for a reason, but oh my goodness. We gonna be here all day? That's insane. How low did this drop? There. Something hit, finally. There. Now if we can't hit it again, at least it'll burn to death. There. Oh my goodness. Got a beef with coughings now. Ooh, there we go. Jolteon, MVP. When in doubt, Jolteon gets the job done. I think that's just also a testament to how strong electricity was in this gen. Really? Just a teeny little sliver? Why not? Why not what? Why not the pre-evolution of Wobbuffet? Alright. We really should go back. Because we're running out of PP for most of these moves anyway. There we go. Beautiful. Alright, back out we go. Alright, so we dealt with those guys. There's a couple guys in here. You look gentle, so I think I can beat you? Wow. Judgy man judgy. Beautiful. Raichu is so much bigger than Pikachu. It's kind of startling. I mean, that's basically the difference between mice and rats. Oh, these guys are. Fighting couple, something like that? My sister gets scary when we lose. Oh, okay, fighting siblings. Crushkin? These words mean very different things nowadays. Alright. Hey! Uh-oh! Woo! Phew! The fear was real for a second. That was scary for a second. No, sis, I'm sorry. Even the big karate dude scared of his sister. What's cool and happening? Training Pokemon? Ah, but you need to have friends for that. Uh-oh. Missed? How do you miss the giant pink target? Okay, well, minimize doesn't help. Come on. Just not gonna do anything except raising defense, I see. Oh, not metronome. This could go good or bad. Okay, fury attack's not terrible. I've seen metronome turn into self-destruct before. Am I winning? I am indeed. Welcome in, Money. Good to see ya. Ooh, so close. Oh god, not the metronome. What's it gonna be? Strange shot? Okay, we're good. Woo! So many things can go wrong with a metronome. Do, 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 do. Come on. Come on. There we go. Wait. I said trade? Well, you challenged me to a battle. the problem is. I just realized that guard station has a second floor, so we'll check it out. Does he get an XP share from one of Professor Oak's aides on a second floor of one of those places? I just don't remember which one. Oh, hey! One of the aides. Give you a reward. Oh, 30 coins now! You need 50. Lame! I didn't know in a series whose tagline was "Gotta catch 'em all" that I was expected to catch at least 1/3 of them. Gotta catch 'em all, Pokemon! We're gonna attack! There we go. Woo! So much poison, all of the poison! Why so much poison? Nice! Do we do have antidotes still. We do have antidotes still. We might be out of potions. That does indeed seem to be the case, okay. We'll just have to do the old switcheroo. Jolteon should be fine. God damn it! I'm beefing with this poison. Always the poison! Never with the attacking, it's always the DOT! Shockwave. Perfecto. Excuse me. Ah, there's the antidote. Just so we don't have to get the screen shaker. Up ahead, the soul patch of grass that you can catch Chansey, if I remember correctly. I didn't forget how many trainers there are around Fuchsia City. It's quite a lot. Beautiful. Alright, we gotta switch. Da. There's just one lonely dude. No, yeah, there's nothing here. Are no trainers anyway. Let's go, go, go! Someone found my go, go, go potion. Flamethrower! Use coffee. Okay. Should be fine. No, we're good. We're good. We got this. Kitty and John? Usually twins have, like, rhyming names. Not always. I know some, twin parents really hate the whole rhyming name thing. Well? Well. What do we have here? How am I? I am good! Nothing to complain about, really. You got a lot to complain about, do you? Half of your house has no electricity, uh-oh. Well, that's no good. You guys got some power outages going on there? tried everything on the breaker. Might be... I mean, I'm not an electrician, so I shouldn't be speculating. But if it's not the breaker, then it's a fuse that's blown. Or something with wiring. Yes, I am! Oh, no, I'm not. Do not interest me with your electricity. You seen that a lot? Which one? Oh, the fuses? Yeah. Usually, that's what it is, but if it's not immediately obvious, as much as it sucks to pay an electrician, sometimes that's what you gotta do. Because don't mess with electricity. Wash your hands, then do the electric stuff? No! Incorrect! Overloading thingy? Yeah. Because sometimes, especially if it's an old house, more nowadays, from my understanding, every room is its own circuit. And if it's a big room, there's usually 2 circuits. So if there's like 2 switches in the room, that's usually 2 circuits. But in older houses, sometimes multiple rooms are on the same circuit, and that's what causes some of the pew pew pews. Guess what his was linked to? Yours? Yeah, like I said, some older buildings, rooms on multiple circuits. If you're lucky, your landlord or someone knows how many circuits there are. I had someone from the company that I rent from come and check something once, and I asked them, I'm like, do you know how many circuits there are in this room? Because the 2 plugs in this room are very close together. And he had no idea. Like, cool! Great! Because, you know, I have my PC. And then I'm like, can I run my PC and my air conditioner without blowing something? Like, can I have these 2 very greedy power sources in the same room? They had no idea. It's like, cool, great. The hell I'm paying you guys like $1,000 a month for. So that's basically why when I'm streaming, I'm always complaining about being warm because I can't. I haven't dared to try and use my PC and the air conditioner at the same time. Because if something blows, then I'm gonna have to call the landlords and all that stuff. Just a big old pain in the butt. Because I don't know my electrical stuff well enough to monkey around. And you know, you ain't gonna see this cat get electrocuted. I will say that. I want to talk to the genius, though, who designed my apartment, though. Because you want to know? You want to know where the breaker in the fuse box for my apartment is? Guess. You're never gonna get it. Just guess, I'll wait. Bow bow! Thank you for bow bow! The kitchen? Yes, it's in the kitchen. Can you guess where in the kitchen, though? Next to the sink, you got it! It's higher up on the wall, but it is, in fact, right beside the sink. So it's like, yes, you would have to put in a lot of effort to get water to that breaker box. But the fact it is in the kitchen, right beside the sink, I'm like... I'm flabbergasted. Like in my last apartment, it was in the utility closet beside the sink. Or, sorry, beside the kitchen. I'm like, okay, that makes sense. This one, I'm like, I remember moving in. I'm like, the breaker box is in the kitchen? They're like, yeah. I'm like, oh my god, okay. Hoping it was correct. Oh, no. Holy terrible architecture, it gets even better. The one outlet in the bathroom is directly above the sink. So they have it on the same circuit where you can't use that outlet unless the light is turned on. So remember that ongoing saga I had where it took them like 5 days to fix the light switch in my bathroom? Yeah, that meant no electricity was in that bathroom at all, so I couldn't even bring a lamp into the room, like just temporarily, and use that light to shower with? No. Welcome to the buildings that were built in the 60s. They just barely pass code. Hate the switches connected to the outlets. Me too. And there's like a freaking kill switch for like the power in my apartment in the living room. Like there's no overhead light. So when I first moved in, I hit the switch thinking there was an overhead light. There is not. So literally Haven't even finished moving in, have to call the landlords to get the breaker thing sorted. I'm like, oh yeah, most people just tape over that. I'm like, why is this here? Why is this in the living room, right beside where most people would put the television? Just take 2 steps and turn off the lamp, pretty much. So it's like, yeah, my living room slash dining room is L-shaped, but only the dining room part has a light. There's like no overhead light for the living room area. So in winter, this place is super dark unless you have all the lamps on. It's crazy. Rest in peace, epilepsy havers. God. No, it's terrible. Old buildings. Atrocious. About the same age? Yeah, that's how I know all of your problems. I have learned them firsthand. Same age as you? Oh, wow. Okay, a 20-year-old car? It's getting up there, but if it's in a really good condition, fine. It's the body that's like the thing you can't really replace on the car. In some other parts of the world, you get like kind of Frankenstein cars where everything inside the hood has changed, but the exterior are still these like 50s sedans. But yeah, if the body goes, there's nothing you can really do. Yeah, as long as you take good care of it. Like, I've never owned a car, but from my understanding, as soon as there's any rust, it's not like it's toast, but there's nothing you can really do to prevent the rust from expanding in the future. So if you've got rust starting somewhere, it's apparently well prepared to replace that whatever part of the body at some point. And in most cases, once that happens, it becomes cheaper to replace the car. At least in the past. Now, who knows? Still passed inspections? Well, that's good. I don't know if the states have this, but I think in Canada there's fuel efficiency requirements now. That's where some older cars might start failing even though they work properly. Have you taught your bird Pokemon to fly? I have, in fact. Oh my god, my stomach keeps gargling at me. Why? I know stomach gurgling can just be digestion noises, but it's been so loud all day today. We've had a whole bunch of grapes. We had a bunch of granola bars. I had a smoothie. We've had chicken. What else do you want, stomach? Did you eat anything bad? I mean, I have irritable bowel syndrome. Sometimes just gas is all it takes to have a bad time. Son? We're about to have a bad time. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. I figured I'd stop before I have to start figuring out if I can do the sound of an electric guitar. Having a great time right now for being out of power. That's good, at least. Sometimes it's what you make of those situations. More importantly, I hope the half of your house that has power is the half that has the fridge and stuff, so you don't have to worry about stuff going bad. Because that's the worst part of electrical stuff. Yes, it is, luckily. Oh, thank God. I just thought of that. Because, yeah, last time there was... How long was that power outage? 24-ish? No, like 18 hours on and off? That one time I had a really bad power outage. And I looked up, how long? How long is my stuff gonna be fine? I'm like, oh yeah! Like, this many hours, but don't open the, don't break the seal. It's like, okay, well what am I supposed to eat then? It's like, I can't cook! The outside fridge? Uh-oh. Wait, you guys have an outside fridge? Oh, that is such suburban shenanigans. There's an outside fridge. Is there an outside stove? We found it. The answer to the age-old question, is your fridge running? And where did it go? It went outside. We got a big old grill. God. Technically, we're not supposed to have barbecues in this building, but one of my neighbors does. I don't know which neighbor it was, but I was out on the balcony reading or something, or I had the windows open. I'm not sure. On the balcony, correct. Because technically it could be a hazard. Because if there's a fire, then it's, how are you gonna put it out there? And also the smoke. One of those apartments, yeah. The way the building is shaped is kind of... The section I'm in is L-shaped. And I'm on the lower part of the L. So I can see... hear and like smell anything on the apartments on the other arm of the building. So I had a neighbor who was grilling burgers. I can't remember if I was on the balcony just chilling or the window was open, but I nearly went, like, they were... It was like one floor down, 2 apartments over kind of thing, so I could see the guy. I could shout at him. I considered going, can I have one of those? You're driving me crazy. I I'm just out here vibing, and all you can smell is like burgers cooking. It's like, oh, come on. This is torture. The constant weight could do bad things to the balcony structure. That is also, yeah. God. Talking about that just reminded me. Because the landlords here eventually had to move where the garbage dumpsters and stuff were. Because the garbage truck would have to back down this lane. And one too many times, the garbage truck hit someone's balcony. Because it's the, you know, there's balconies on the second floor there. Right level with the garbage truck. So yeah, truck completely decimates those. Fortunately, no one's was ever on them or had stuff on there, but yeah, that's fun. That was a sound to hear first thing in the morning because I am directly above where the garbage, like the back lot is. Just want to get any abode? It's coming. It's coming. Give it time. Rent is so crazy nowadays, though. Oof. But I mean, if you're willing to go to like the middle of nowhere, it's cheap. That's the catch. Excuse me, like housing in Northern Ontario, where I grew up, is still relatively affordable because no one really wants to live up there with all the snow and stuff. Because you get so much snow and everything's so far apart that it's like, if there's a blizzard, you just call in sick to work. It's like, literally, I can't get out of my driveway. Can last for 2 days. Man, my phone can't even last a full day anymore. But it's, 4 years old? I mean, it's an iPhone. They're garbage anyway. It's one of those things where I almost always have access to an outlet, so I don't worry that much. I just let my phone battery get super low. It drives the Duna crazy, though. Sometimes I send a screenshot to her and she's texts me back like, that's great. Also, girl, plug in your phone. It's at 10%. I'm like, it's fine. $2K mode and it doesn't drain the battery. Very nice. Put the light down to like 8 hours. Gotcha. Wow, look at that map. There's only 2 places we haven't been yet. Alright. It has actually taken, like, the entire stream to get through all these trainers. I forgot just how many there are. Need to use TMs to teach good moves? Well, yes and no. Not the whirlwind. Ah, fine. Drop a boulder on you. Jolteon, thank you. Beautiful. $1948. Very nice. Good on you, Academy, I suppose. The wind's blowing your way, nah, it's blowing my way. Oh my god. He got five burps. And shockwave. How much? beautiful. The wind turned. The wind do that. What am I looking at? Absolutely nothing. I'm not even looking at you out of the corner of my eyes. Come on. So many coffins! Enough with the smog! Oh, the burbs. So many burbs. And coffins. I saw there were some, like, picnicker girls. Oh, they got. Y'all are actually some variety. Beautiful. One hit KO, always nice. Feel how small these early gens were with the repetition. Now you definitely see some Pokemon more than others, but there are actual variety. No, not variety, variety. It does vary. Wish to make your acquaintance, please. We need some variety. Gosh, she's got Pidgeys too. There we go. Meow, that's right. I haven't seen a meow for a while. And goodbye. No, wait. Beautiful. Yeah, there we go. Yippee! Alright, there we go. Just in time, my stomach is growling like crazy, or grumbling, growling, grumbling. I don't know which one it is. But it's gurgling away. It's getting distracted. Alright. Boop, ta-da! Alright. So tomorrow, we're doing something a little different. But 2 long time moonbeams. Y'all have probably seen this before. So every season, I try and gather together as many trailers for the current anime season as I can. Tonight's the night, tonight's the night. So tomorrow, we are gonna check out the trailers for the spring 2026 anime season. If I'm remembering, it's 43 trailers that I got together. And they're all like 1 to 2 minutes, so it'll be like just about 2 hours, give or take. But however, I will be starting an hour later than usual because I've got meeting stuff that I have to do after work at the apothecary. Hopefully nothing will be further delayed. But unfortunately I gotta attend this thing. It's a telecom, so hopefully I can like peace out quicker if needed. But yeah, tomorrow we will be starting an hour later than usual. So that's 8 p.m. EST. Adjust for your local time zones. Or just, you know, come here an hour later than usual. Whichever works. Now let us see here. Do 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 do. Oh, cats are sneezing. Sneezy, sneezy, achoo. Oh, Esper is doing their anniversary stream, so why not? Let's go say hi. That sounds fun. Five years. Good for them. It catches up before you realize it. Alright, so here is Raid. Here is Discord. And here is merch if you're feeling fanciful. For now, that's gonna be it for me. I will see you guys tomorrow. So, if it's daytime where you are, have a wonderful rest of your day. Enjoyed the stream. I'm glad you take care as well. And if it's nighttime, have a great rest when you head on off to bed. Until I see you again, take care of yourselves, wash your face, brush your teeth, eat a good food. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.